I'm getting everybody connected here. Okay, I got everybody on Instagram. I've got everybody in. Sorry, just trying to make some adjustments. Okay, so I got everybody on live this morning. So what we're going to talk about today is just need to take action. Just take action. 3 ways to get. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit here, and I'm gonna kind of talk to you a little bit about why I came to for. Okay, I was talking to a really good friend of mine yesterday, and she reads a lot of books, and she was talking about how we needed to take action. Okay, so that got me thinking. A lot of times we get stagnant where we are because we don't take action. Okay, we take the time to research it, but we don't take the time to actually put it in motion. Okay, so if you take the time and do all the research, why not put something in motion? Why not get something going in motion? Okay, I'm going to honestly say that one of the ways that I stay stagnant is I tell myself, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Here's the deal is you do know research on it. So you do know. Okay. I don't care if this is weight loss, if this is a new routine, if this is, finding a new job, whatever. If you don't take ever going anywhere, you're never just like getting a new job. If you don't go out there and put yourself out there to search for it, you're never going to have that happen. You can sit and wish for it all you want, but you know what they say about fills up first, right? So that's just it, is you can sit there and wish all you want, but if you don't actually take action towards that, move forward. Okay. So here's the thing is this is what I do personally. If I feel like a change needs to be made, then I go ahead and I research it because I don't always know. Okay. I don't what I need to do or how I need to. So I research this, and we can research this all kinds of places: Facebook, Google, YouTube, whatever. There's videos out there for everything, right? But some of the things that I've actually implemented in my life, my schedule is a big thing. I don't like to sit with idle hands, but I also tend to pack too much in one day. And then I feel like I got nothing accomplished because I didn't. Okay. So that was one of the big things, is I needed to see the list check off. Okay. So this is where I started and how I started making this all fit. Okay. And let's just face it, we can do research all day long, but unless you start implementing it, it's not going to change. Okay. So we need to make sure that we are implementing some of these things that we're researching, or the research is all for nothing. Right. I always say, like, there's times when I need to make it happen. Like, looking for a new horse trailer. Do I need that right now? No, but I like browse. I window shop, see what's out there. I do my research on what's out there, prices, all of that. But it's just, I kind of dreaming a little bit. If it comes true, great. If it doesn't, great. We're good. Do the research. Do the research. Don't sit there and just tell yourself, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But then pick one thing to implement. It have to be the 10 things that you research. That gets to be overwhelming, and that gets to be too much. And then you really feel like you're off schedule. So then you just go back to old habits. Okay. So pick one thing. All right. So I'm going to give you an example. I went to a real estate seminar here a few years ago, and there was a guy that was talking about managing your schedule. Well, I'm always feeling like my schedule is semi chaotic. So I always like to feel like I'm doing things to move forward to manage my schedule. Things that he recommended was on a Google Calendar. Now, I am not a Google Calendar kind of person. Okay. One thing, I like a pen and paper. I like to write. I like to have it right here. I also like to have it on my phone if I can make that work. I haven't been able to make that work. It's just too time consuming. So a lot of times I just take the planner with me everywhere. Okay. So I am a pencil and paper kind of person. Okay. So I have a planner. So what he recommended was to schedule every hour of every day. Okay. Now I like that concept because then I know on every given minute. Okay. So I like that concept. The other thing that he recommended was to give yourself an hour of chaos control. And well, that isn't what he called it. That's what I call it. So I call it chaos control hour. Okay. I gave a list of 10 other things that he did, but those two things are what I schedule that happens every day. Like workout, getting shower, and I clean up and get myself put together in the day. I'm ready for the day to begin and I'm ready to get out there and conquer it. Okay. And that's just one of my triggers. I like to, and plus I never know when something's going to happen. So if I am up and I get cleaned up and if somebody calls me and says, hey, they want to look at a house or whatever, I'm ready to hit the door running, right? I'm just more ready, available. I can get out and do things, right? So I went and bought myself an hourly calendar. Okay. They have all kinds of them out there. It doesn't matter which one you get, but I got an hourly calendar. Excuse me. And in that hourly calendar, I just started putting things that I needed to do. And then I have a little side list of things that I need to try and do in that week that maybe aren't important. I'm done kind of thing, right? So I just write on there. I write out when my workout is. I put in when I shower. I eat breakfast. I put in there when I'm going to do videos like this. I put in there just everything that I need to have in there. Now, I'm a person that I like to do a majority of what I need to do in the morning. So my morning is pretty jam packed. You know, I'll do a lot between 8 in the morning and noon. And then my afternoon, I leave a little more flexible because I look at homes and that kind of stuff. If I have that already scheduled, it's in my planner. Or if I have an appointment planned or whatever, that's when afternoon is when I try to do my appointments, that kind of thing. However, the other thing that I loved is the chaos control hour. I implemented that right away. And I put that in late afternoon just because as moms, you know, we get called and say, hey, mom, I forgot to do blank. Or even with some of my clients, they'll be like, hey, I need to do this. Can you run and do this for me? If I have time, sure. You know, if it's something important that, you know, it's going to make life easier for them, sure. I will. I also have to leave my schedule pretty flexible so I can run out and do those things. So if it's not something that I have to do, like these videos, okay, and when I say have to, I love coming to talk to you guys. It's not that, but I schedule my time. When it's something that I have to do, like an appointment or whatever, no, I can't do it in that time frame. But if I can move some other things around, and that's where I usually drop them into the chaos control hour. Okay. That's where I wrap up everything that I had to put off in the morning. I put it in the afternoon. So I'm still accomplishing it and still getting it done. Now, good news is if you plan the hour and you don't need it, that's when I take time to read or to pick up the house or to do something for myself. Sometimes that's when I take to scroll on Facebook because I try to stay off of it as much as, even though I do these videos, I try not to be on it a ton because it can be a little bit of a time suck. If I'm completely involved in what's going on Facebook, I'm not seeing what's going on around me. So, or even the other social medias, I just picked on Facebook. So not just any of them. Okay. TikTok, it can be any of them. Okay. That might be the time where I get involved in some of those. Okay. And just take a few minutes and just see what everybody's doing in the daytime. All right. So that's one thing. If you can get that rocking and rolling and get that implemented, get that started, that's great. I kind of tipped on this second one a little bit, and that's schedule your day. You know, they kind of go twofold. If you schedule your day and you implement, you know, some of these other things like the chaos control hour or, you know, just writing down every hour, then you can sit there and start checking stuff off. And I'm going to tell you, you get to start checking off. You're like, yeah, I rock and rolled this day, you know, so you just start checking stuff off. Okay. That is why I like pen and paper. I like to physically go, done. Off my list, done. My list, and I'm like, well, this day went to hell in a handbasket. Yes, there are days that does that. And so then I just look at my next day and I move in where I can move stuff in, and I move them in throughout the week. Okay. But that's a cool thing of writing work for you. Okay. The third one is, sorry, incoming call here. The third one is just do it. I'm going to take the coin phrase from Nike. Just do it. Stop researching. Stop sitting there. Well, if only. Just do it. It's the big elephant in the room. Just do it. Like doing these videos. Okay. The first couple of times I did these videos, I couldn't even rewatch them. I could not even rewatch them because I just felt so uncomfortable. I didn't want to listen to myself. I didn't even want to see what I look like because I just got on here and done it. And at some of my videos, I've got my glasses on, I'm not put together, and that's fine. That's real life for me. You know, that is real life for me. So that is what I just had to first started them. We're not comfortable. They're still not very comfortable for me, but you guys are my people. So I want to get on here every day and, you know, help you get something going so you don't feel stuck. Like I have many times I have felt stuck. You know, I have felt like, oh my gosh, I can't get it rocking and rolling, you know? So this is just ways that I have felt that I have put myself in 4-wheel drive. Okay. Put myself in 4-wheel drive. Okay. And get myself rocking and rolling, because sometimes you just have to do it. I don't care if you pick one thing. I don't care if it's that you pick one thing that you are going to walk around the block every day. That's your one thing. Do it. I don't care if it's in the morning. I don't care if it's in the afternoon. Just do it. Schedule it and do it. That's the other thing. If it's on a schedule, you will do it. If it's on your schedule to work out, you will do it because it's on your schedule. But that's one of the things that you just have to do it, guys. That's the big elephant in the room. You can research and you can say, yes, no matter how uncomfortable it feels. The first time I've changed my schedule around to do things, every time I have, the first 3 to 4 weeks, it feels super uncomfortable, but I just did it. I just kept at it. Did I tweak it? Absolutely, I tweaked it. But at the same time, I just did it. I did it. And then throughout the span of doing it, I have tweaked things. I do things, you know, I find that chaos control is better at 4 than it is at 5, you know, kind of wherever your hours fit for me. You know, it doesn't matter where it is. It's just got to be in there. But I look at it at 4:00 and go, okay, what do I have to wrap up for the day? You know, because I like to spend my family with my, sorry guys, I got a frog in my throat. I like to spend time in the evening with my families, but you know, so at 4:00, it's better for me to look at that and go, okay, I got to get X, Y, and Z done before I can get done at the end of the day. And then I'm done. Okay. So looking at that at 4 versus 5 is better for me. Okay. So just do it and tweak it. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Okay. So I hope guys, I hope this helped. If anything, as far as just taking action, just do it. Just do it. Okay. Now, as if you've watched my other videos, you know that I am giving away a one-on-one coaching session with me next Wednesday. All you have to do is like and comment on one of my videos. Okay. Super easy to, you know, to enter. Okay. And I'm going to be announcing that winner next Wednesday. Okay. And so if you want to go ahead, and if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the like button. And guys, share these videos with friends that you think this would help. This is how people get to just be like, oh, I saw this. This is a really interesting video. I don't care if it's this one or one of my other ones. Share them on to people. Put them in Messenger, however you want to do it, but share them on. I appreciate it. And I want to help people. I really do want to help people with this. So the more people that hear this, the more I can help. Okay. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and like and comment on the video, but then pop over to YouTube. The link is in the description. Pop over to YouTube, hit subscribe and the notification, the bell. And then that way YouTube and Facebook will let you know anytime that I go live. It's kind of a competition right now of which one goes first. Some days I get for people that I follow, I'll get a YouTube notification before a Facebook notification. Then in other days it's reversed. So then you're never going to miss out on what I do. Also, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and pop over to my free page. It's Mom Self-Discovery, Women Writing a New Chapter. Okay. This is what the what next is. What next? When you get to a point in a life when your kids don't need you as much, but you still want to be there for them. It's a very weird transition. And a lot of moms, I did struggle with it. It's always a self battle of where am I needed? Because we grow up needing to be needed from when we were little. You know, you play with Barbies or you play with dollies and you enact these big things and you play mommy and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then after you kind of get to a spot like where I'm at, I got one in college and I'm kind of just secretary and coach to him, still mom, but secretary and coach more. And I have a 16-year-old who he's getting independent. So I'm trying to make him do a few things for himself, but still awkward transition for us. And I have struggled with it the last few years, and I have been kind of in this lost transition of how can I be both places and be not everything, but everything to everyone, you know, in my family. So, you know, this is why I'm doing this. So if you want some more like-minded moms like myself, and you want more information like this, pop over to my page, my group, and just go ahead and ask to be invited, and then fill out the questions and I'll click you over to be in the group. I'm doing daily check-ins over there, and we're just going to have some more topics like this one over there, and we're just going to have some discussions. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. I will see you on Friday at about this time, about 11. And I got to go. We'll talk to you soon.